stocks, and tonight we're going to take a quick look at the futures and what's possible tonight and what levels we're going to be looking for. So let's start with the ES. You see here on the ES, we're still making lower highs and lower lows. So we had a nice bounce off of this zone, which we were looking at, but the buyers have failed to make a commitment above 43.37. So this is an area that we're going to be looking. A candle has to get above here. There might be some liquidity here, meaning that shorts would be positioned here where they can push it up. But as of right now, we're in this box, and I really can't get too bullish until we get past 43.37, okay? If you go to the 1 minute chart on the ES, you could see here where this momentum was broken. So one more time, this momentum gets broken to the upside, being this level right here. See this 1, 2, this 43.23 level? If this level breaks down, if this price action breaks down, it's going to come down into this lower zone, 42.86, 42.90. We'll come down and retest this area. So there is an actionable short if we can break down, make a low, let's say, and close below 43.1950, I think would be a trigger, lower potentially. That would show that even this move has no support behind it, okay? So look for 43.19. Candle close at 43, below 43.19 should signal some more downside. The only way I would play upside would be if we break outside of this box, okay? That's the only way. NQ looks similar, right? NQ did test on this move. It did test this high. And you don't like to see this. You don't like to see this kind of wick when they break a double top. This wick kind of suggests that it was a trap, right? So they took out all of this buyers here. So now they can't rely on those buyers anymore. You know what I mean? They couldn't use those buyers as a way to catapult even higher. So I have the same notation here. We are still bearish here off of this level right here, 14.893. 14.890 should be big resistance. I know that's 120 points away, but it's still bearish. It's still bearish. Looking trade-wise, let's go to the 1 minute. And you could see similar here, right? The same type of structure on the 1 minute. So basically, it's the same thing here. Any type of breakdown here, they can't even close above this level right here. So if we could get below 14.76, a candle close below 14.766, we could potentially see a move back down to this area. I think we drop all the way down here. 14.766 alone might be a trigger to break down on the NQ. There's going to be 14.810 is going to be very, very hard to get past. It's doable, but it's going to be hard to do. So we have to get past these levels that I had mentioned on the 15 minute, and we have potential then to possibly go 14.870 would be the highest you could possibly go. Okay, let's look at the Russell. Now this is where some bearishness comes in. This pattern did not complete. They bounced off this double bottom here, right? So they grabbed it. So this is still an active pattern. And this is what would make me slightly cautious on the bull side. Okay? This might make me very, very cautious on the bull side. And you see the same pattern on the 1 minute on the Russell. So the Russell trigger will be 1790. Let's say a candle closed below 1796. Okay, so there should be resistance everywhere here. It could just come as they built up enough trading, like a little mini bear flag. Look for that as a level. That way you could definitely then target 1784 as a trade. I'm presently short at 1795, and I don't have a stop right now for it because I do anticipate we're going to come down to this area. Let's look at oil. Oil was a great trade today. This was my #1 trade today. you know, on the upside. I mean, I made a lot of money on the puts. I didn't play the pop, but I wasn't out of position in any way. Oil right now has a nice harmonic pattern here on the smaller time frame to 94.40, 94.53. This is something you could trade on a pullback. You can buy oil here at this pivot here. Okay, I would expect buyers at 94 and push back up towards this area here. Okay, so I like this actually. I like this for a trade higher. Okay, so look for a break of this previous high as a catapult to get up towards that level. 94.50 would be your target. All right, so that's what we have there. Let's look at gold real quick. Let's look at gold. Gold is kind of going sideways here, right? Gold is going sideways. Let's look at the 15-minute. You know, you can see we're in a severe downtrend, so this is, we don't know what's happening here. I would suggest that this wants to break down a little bit more. Okay, I think this wants to break down a little bit more. Yeah. I think it's going to have a hard time getting over 1895. I think it's going to have a real hard time getting over 1895. If it gets over 1895, there's a short here at 1896. You could look for a pullback. So it looks like they may be building some type of flag here. But I would suspect at some point this will break down one more time and target 1890 area. Nothing exciting on gold. Natural gas we can look at real quick. Natural gas had a nice gap up. It's still very, very bullish. I would be looking to buy the dip here at 2.89. I would if we get over 2.92, we could retest this high and even go higher. Okay, if we get over 2.94, let's say. And the last one we're going to look at is silver. Silver is just as bearish as gold. It doesn't look as worse, but silver is bearish. This level 23.11, 23.12. It's bearish. We're in this bear zone here. So if we break below 22.65, we'll see more downside. We could possibly come down to 22.37 if that happens. And the only way you can possibly get bullish is over 23.12. So there's nothing going on with silver that I would trade. Okay, so that's it, guys. A great day today in the trading room, and tomorrow we'll trade the futures during the day as well. If I see anything breaking, I will post it in the futures chat. Okay, just be on the lookout. If any of these events occur on the ESNQ, RTY, gold, the oil I still like. I gave you that one. I think that one's a good one. All right, and have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.